Hello everyone, it is a tidal wave time. Oh boy, it does not like this roof situation. However, this time, we should be completely fine. As you can see, a couple things changed. That plays down a couple of these tier 2 warehouses. So thank you tidal wave, so I could easily show that. Yeah, this should increase our inventory capacity up to 50. I mainly wanted to have that for these. Wait, never mind. It only does it up to 40 because I placed 2 and I'm an idiot. Also, I noticed that our beacon is sticking out of the ground. That is fun. Let me quickly place down another one of these warehouses. Now it should go up to 50. We kind of need that because our warehouses would be too small otherwise for a couple of the items. For example, the rocket launch site. We need a total of 400 basalt concrete, and the current max, well, the previous max was 80, or 180. Something cool I found out is in the last episode, I saw the launch site, right? And I was like, are we gonna pull the moon away? And yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be making a grappling hook rocket, or grapple rocket, and literally pull the moon away from the planet. So those giant tidal waves don't happen again. However, we're not anywhere near that stage yet. And for now, it wants us to make one of these, the area fertilizers. This one requires some water as well as organic. And I love that these large solar panels don't get washed away. However, that does basically mean that the tidal wave doesn't really do much anymore, besides look epic as hell. There's also something else I want to do. One of my other projects would be to get the tunnel digger, but I think we need to progress a little bit farther in order to unlock that. I'm not exactly sure to where. But basically what I want, right, is I want to expand this, and I eventually also want to place a warehouse down here. So for now, let's start unlocking stuff. First up, sulfur in the material analyzer. This should unlock a bunch of basic things, but also the steamroller, which will help flattening an area. Let's see if we can make that, right? Ooh, we don't have ceramic component. Alright, those weren't that hard to make. I think that was silica, wasn't it? Yeah, silica in the refiner. Alright, well, we'll have to set that up, I suppose. So we need a drill. Drill has to go into a forge. Forge has to make silica. We also need large solar panel. Then we need the refiner. I kind of hate that there's no pipe on the other side. Ooh, we also got to the next terraformation stage. Yeah, I hate that there's no pipe on the other side because often enough, the water is on like this side as it is right now. And then I would have to go all the way around and it looks terrible, man. Anyway, let's make some ceramic and give this its own warehouse, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Trees have grown since we left. That happened rather fast. So what is our next objective? I would imagine setting up base in the hottest region? Yes, with the data centers. Can we actually make that already? Did I prepare enough for that? Steel alloy, right. We don't have it unlocked yet. We need the alloy forge. And for that, we need to get gold ore into the material analyzer. Alright, well, that's not that bad. First, though, let's make some wheels. Alright, let's make our steamroller. Alright, I need a battery for that. Put that in here. And now we can finally make this trench look a little nicer by flattening it out a bit more. Alright, would you look at that? We actually have something that resembles a front yard. Now also, there's the window here. This should be a lot easier, right, to flatten out. Oh boy, that, I'm not sure if we should have done this. Alright, well, we'll do that by hand. But let's flatten it out here so we can actually look out this window so it isn't completely useless. Alright, now we just fix some things up a little bit. Alright, I think that will do. Maybe take that part out. But I think that looks nice. I might actually want to have that round window when we unlock that. So I think carbon-based materials unlocked it. Yeah, we get the large window. Pretty nice. We need some reinforced frames, though. And we are unable to craft those just yet. Well, I guess let's unlock the rest for now. We can do it all the way up to the phosphorus. That should unlock a ton of new recipes for us. Like the alloy forge. Vehicle charging panel. That would be nice. And also the hangar. That means we can actually start getting a garage down here as well. Though I would probably wait until we get the tunnel digger, because I want to have it on the opposite side of our base. The tunnel digger probably isn't too far away. To advanced mining tier 2 and the tunnel drill, hell yeah. Right, the last one, phosphorus. Right, we have enough for the alloy forge. Iron and graphite. Dude, that can be a flippin' problem, because the only graphite I've found so far is up here. Let's hope that there is some down around here. Actually, I think we're already in luck. Hell yeah. Some graphite right here, and I think there was iron right up there. Not the closest, but still rather close. At least someone is... Yeah, it is iron. Alright, sweet. I don't think it's gonna go maximum power. It should go around 60. Wow, it is going max power. What the heck? Or max water. Did not expect that. And there we go, our first steel alloy plates. They must have changed how much the refinery takes then. Because from memory, it took a lot more water to get the thing running at 100%. Alright, that means we have everything for the data center. However, we do need, at the very least, 2 reinforced compartments. Right, now all we have to do is we line the walls. With these, we just need some more insulation layers. We can also scan for larger ruby deposits. And the climate regulator, which I imagine is the next thing it wants us to do. Is make this in the area cold. Yeah, we have to change the temperature here. In order to do that, we need... That's a lot of stuff, man. Well, I suppose first things first, let's work on that ruby. So it should be around here somewhere. I don't see it, though. Is it hiding in the bloody rocks here or something? I'm gonna map. It really should be around here, though. I think I see a cave. I didn't think they would spawn in caves, but I mean, it could be possible. Rubies. Where'd you go? Where is... There it is. Here's the ruby vein. Let's do the normal thing. Slap down one of these. This creates a giant hole. You need a more powerful tool to mine. Let's see. I got the tier 2 drill. I'm also stuck in the tier 2 drill. Alright, I want to hook this up to a gem cutter later. So for now, I'll hook it up to a splitter. And I can go right in there. Were we able to make thermal regulators yet? It doesn't look like it. But then the question becomes, what do we need again for the thermal regulators? The material analyzer, and we need to analyze rubies. Let's slap the rubies in there. Something that has me quite interested is this amethyst, because I'm pretty sure amethyst was only gotten in cold biomes, which Ocean World doesn't have. Alright, we got thermal regulators now. That's pretty good. It's going to be such a big recipe, though. It's going to be crazy. So we need 120 antennas, and I'm gonna have to manually craft those, because I have not put those in the system yet. I guess that's fine. That lets the rubies build up a little bit, so we can make the 50 thermal regulators. Alright, 120 of those, so we can now make the 40 solar arrays. Crafting these is even slower than the antennas. Alright, there we go, that's 40 of those. Now we need to make 50 of the thermal regulators. Also, I noticed that for some reason I keep calling these solar arrays instead of sensor arrays. And I don't know why I call them that. Alright, we are done. We got all the regulators. How much do we have to do? 5 square kilometers? This is like the entire bloody island, man. We're probably gonna need more of these. That's gonna suck. Yeah, to set up the thermal regulators, we need rubies as well as ceramic. I guess we can do that here. It's probably gonna be in a cave as well, isn't it? Alright, let's place down that climate regulator. I'll probably want to build it somewhere over here. This is pretty much the middle of the island. Alright, while that is dealing with the temperature, I want to set up a little base here. And make those thermal items. Alright, for the thermal regulators, we just needed ruby ore as well as ceramic. Then I would imagine the assembly machine is what makes the thermal regulators. Heck yeah. Then I also need to figure out where the heck that ruby deposit is. Alright, ruby. Here is where it's hiding. Alright, the ruby should be flowing to this side now. Since that is going to take a while, and we do have some graphite around here. I think there were a total of 4 items this made, and it all required graphite. It does require water, though. That is the only downside. I think these required a lot as well. Alright, that's all of them plugged in to the water. Then we need 2 splitters. 1 for each. And these need to be simply connected. So now they can be hooked up to the system. I will admit that these graphite items... They are probably the easiest, more endgame materials to automatically set up. Because they don't really need crazy amount of things. They don't need multiple machines. They don't need multiple ores. It's just simple graphite. Alright, let's go back to base. We also need some new batteries. However, I might just use the little trick where we build a ship platform. And according to someone in the comments... This should completely fix the batteries. Also, we can have to go inside. You know what? I'm just going to skip that. It's not like it's really going to destroy anything. We've seen it multiple times. Interesting, it doesn't actually However, it does charge when it's on the ship platform. So I guess they must have patched that bug, or this is what they meant instead. The entire island is no longer red. How the heck are we gonna cool down the temperature, though? Because is this still going? Yeah, I guess it is. I saw it tick up a second ago. Yeah, there it goes again. That is very slow, though. Well, I guess in the meantime, what we could do is we can set up an automatic antenna farm. There is some copper, there is some iron up there. Because I have a small brain, I literally already forgot what we needed. I think it was copper plates, right? Yeah, copper plates and iron rods. There we go, that should automatically make antennas. Ooh, sweet, we got the terraformation stage. I'm a control tower. Now that is interesting, because I kind of expected... Actually, maybe we still need to... Ooh, calm down, mate. Maybe we still need to make the rocket silo first. No, we need to make the atmosphere, okay. That is expensive as heck, though, and we're not even making some of these items. Let's make the rocket launch site, though. I'm really interested to see this. Let's see, where can we make this? This thing is huge. Like, we had access to the rocket launch pad for a while now. So I kind of expected that we had to make this, right? Yeah, and we can also make this one. Wait, why does it say rocket launcher? I thought we didn't have access to it. 1.5 minutes till launch. Let's see how this is being built, though. That looks pretty cool. Alright, what do you think is going to be faster? The rocket being launched? Or this thing being built? Also, it's kind of weird that it was locked, but I can still press it. It seems like the rocket is being built slightly faster than the tower itself. I also imagine that the tower itself might be a bit taller than the rocket.
3,
Oh.
2, 1. Ignition.
Ignition! That sounds like firecrackles to me, not the rocket, but what do I know? I never been at a rocket launch site. Go, my boy, grapple the moon! Get it the fuck out of here! Look at him go. Isn't it beautiful? Wow, our island is, looks so small again from all the way up here. We're way higher than we were with the tidal wave cutscene. Where the heck is it going? The moon's over there, my dude. There's nothing over there. Maybe it's going for that moon. You think we're gonna see the entire process? Oh, no, I guess we don't. Completed. Alright, objective complete. Successfully launched, blah blah blah, yeah, yes. Oh, you can still see it go. It's probably gonna disappear in a second. I doubt we can actually see it pull the moon away. Alright, well, it's so far away, we're not gonna see anything at this point. But it's still going, that is ridiculous. It is right next to my cursor on the left side. You can see that blinking every once in a while. That is the rocket, but yeah, we cannot see it, because it's just a tiny dot now. That is one of the things completed, I guess, one of the quests of this planet. I do like that quite a lot. I kinda hope that Echo Prime's gonna get unique quests like that. From what I read in the description of that planet, there is some sort of signal that the planet is giving off. So it's kinda interesting that we don't do anything with that. Another interesting thing is that the climate regulated tab says we're only at 2.55 kilometers, even though we needed to have 5, and yet we're finished anyway. As I said, this thing isn't 5 square kilometers, so we couldn't have regulated that anyway. But yeah, we deviated the moon, preventing the giant tidal waves from happening again. Well, that means next up would be to create the atmosphere control tower, and that's gonna take quite a bit of work. And I will admit, I'm not looking forward to making composite beams automatically again. That was kind of a pain last time. Also pretty sure we should see amethyst on the map. Yep, there we go. So I need to slot that into the system. How hard was it to make this? The advanced miner takes a diamond drill. Do we have any diamonds? Yeah, we do have one right here. Alright, that's going to be a lot of fun to figure all out how that's going to go into some nice little warehouses. We also haven't really explored this island right here. But to be fair, we don't really need to. But anyway, I'm going to be leaving it off over here. It looks like I'm going to have to do quite a lot in order to build all these contraptions that we need. So, without any further ado, Hope you all enjoyed. In the next episode, we should probably finish up terraformation. And also, I want to expand the base area and finish that up. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.